Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're demystifying a super powerful investing tool, the index fund.
You ever wish you could just own a piece of the entire stock market? Well, that's the big idea here. See, the real challenge is that picking winning stocks one by one is just, well, it's really tough and risky. Okay, get ready for this number, 80%. Yep, that's how many pros, actual money managers, fail to beat the market average. So what's an investor to do? Well, there's a much simpler way to go about it, and it's called an index fund. Think of it this way. Instead of looking for that needle in a haystack, you just buy the whole haystack. And what this does is give you instant diversification. I mean, you're spread out across tons of companies. So here's the basic idea. Everyone pools their money, and the fund buys all the stocks in an index. Let's put these two side by side. Individual stocks versus an index fund. The difference is pretty clear. This diversification is key. It makes index funds so resilient. One bad company won't sink your whole portfolio. Okay, let's look at a real example, the S&P 500 index. It shows how this really plays out over time. Back in the 2008 crisis, an S&P 500 fund dropped by a pretty scary 38%. But wait for it. By 2018, that same fund was up a massive 325%. Talk about a comeback. And this quote really says it all. Now, past performance isn't a guarantee, but it does offer some perspective. Right, so this is why index funds are really for long-term investors. We're talking 6 to 10 years or more. And you can get even more specific. You can add another layer of diversification with what are called sector funds. Yeah, there are funds for pretty much any sector you can think of. Tech, finance, energy, you name it. This lets you build a portfolio across different parts of the economy, which adds another layer of safety. Okay, so what's the bottom line here? Let's bring it all together. Basically, an index fund lets you match the market's return without all the guesswork and constant trading. So, is the smartest move just not trying to outsmart the market? Something to think about. Thanks for watching.